Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 15 of Feed the Beast Beyond. For today, I said last episode that I was gonna do the whole wood farm with whatchamacallit, the changing of the mob controllers, and I tried that in this world. I didn't try it in creative, and it's slightly difficult. I have an idea, but I have to refine it still, so I'm not gonna do that today. Today, I think we'll go into some draconic evolution, and I want to, before that, set up a Nano Bot beacon. These quarries are laggy, is what I've discovered. So we're gonna tear this down, toss the quarry, this modifier, this thing, that. And then we can take some solars that are left off of this, toss them in there. So toss this, that. Brewing some potions and doing some stuff. And I made one too many the beacon things. The beacon bases or whatever. And I think I want to put it, let's take these solar panels out. All but one. And I don't, actually no, let's take all of them out. And let's just place them down here. How's the flux plug? Place all of this. And we'll upgrade these today, I think. I'll just put the flux plug here temporarily and ME system. I don't know why it's not switching off of rain. I don't know if my chunk's unloaded or something, but we'll check them. We'll check it out. It triggered now, yeah. If it's a chunk loaded. I don't know. Weird. Anyway, doesn't really matter. I'm in the overworld most of the time, so if they get overloaded when I'm in the overworld, it's fine. I need a dark, it's black stained glass. You can shift right click to grab one item at a time. How big is this Nano Bot beacon? 1111 by 6. I think it's the same size as that. Let's grab some basalt or something. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I believe one more. And we'll see if I need to lower it down one. That should be the same level. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna take that out. I don't know if I need anything beneath it. I need my assembler thingy. I think it's called an assembler. Yeah. And this is the tier 4 beacon, so if we just do that, should see it all place. Okay. The assembly is complete. I took all of my modifiers, I think. I think I need power. Flux point. Yeah, okay. And now I believe I can take these rings out. Actually, no, the speed one I want. Because this apparently doesn't have a speed modifier, but I get strength, resistance, regen, haste, fire resistance, saturation. So food is the thing that I don't need anymore. So we can take that off and just trash can it. And I have like glowing bread that I was gonna eat, but that can go into the trash can. But yeah, this is a thing that exists. And these are all the modifiers. And I don't know if there's also jump boost, which I don't need. The saturation I made, I didn't make the water breathing, because I don't really need water breathing, but I can make that if I want to. The speed modifier just shortens processing time on machines, and I don't think, like, we can try. Let's say speed modifier. I don't have a modifier core. Do I lose all of the effects? They have like 14 seconds. Take this. Do I get speed? I do get speed. One question that I have. If I take another one, does it double the effect? Is that the case? If I have 2 speed modifiers, I get speed 2. I do. Okay, that is cool. So I can get resistance to regen. Wait, can you get like super duper beefy effects? Okay, I need to try this. Let me go brew some more potions and make some more of the modifier things, and I'll be back when I have them set up and see if I can get like ridiculous resistance or regen or something or another. Yeah, I'll be back. Okay, so I've made I made 2 nanobot beacons in the beginning, and I set both of them down because I thought we're gonna need 2 to get all the modifiers that we wanted. For example, I put 4 haste modifiers, but you can only use 3. You get haste 3 as the max. You could regen 2 as the max. Resistance 3, strength 3, speed can go up to 3 as well. Fire resistance is 1, saturation is 1. I don't need the night vision, nor do I need the water breathing, so that's all good. It's raining again, but that's fine. I also included a flight modifier, so I don't need the angel ring in my inventory now to fly, which is really cool because it frees 1 spot, and I don't need the other 2 rings to free, which frees 2 extra spots in my inventory, which is really cool. For some reason, the overworld isn't chunk loaded properly as it should be, because like this thing, it could be, oh, are you just out of chunk loading? You're on the, that's the reason. Okay, never mind, I'm just dumb. So let's do that, move everything over by 1 block. And this guy, night vision, the power send, sure, you have power now, rain sensor, all good. It was just out of chunk loading because I unchunk loaded some stuff. Also, one thing that I want to show you, I set up this, which is one of the each of the crops that we have 10 seeds for, which is the beetroot, the carrots, the potatoes, the wheat, melon, pumpkin, cactus, and sugarcane. I put some lily pads of fertility to increase the crop growth. I have a range collector with nothing whitelisted. I could whitelist things, but it's fine. And then an ender chest that it's just getting inserted into. I don't know if I'll leave this here. If not, I'll move it somewhere else. But it's just getting me, like, just so I can have some sugarcane and cactus and stuff, which is, it's working decently. I'm also made the Ring of Growth, which I think it's, when you have infinite power, it's kind of OP. It would be even more OP if you could use it in a machine, but you can't, because every time it ticks, it just insta-grows the crop, which is insane. Like, just like, look at everything growing. It's so cool. But yeah, that is, if I need, like, if I run out of sugarcane, I can go stand there with the ring for like 5 minutes and it should be fine. What I want to do next is get into some draconic evolution. Let's toss this pickaxe away, toss this away. I have anything in this crafting window? I do. So draconic evolution. Draconic. I have made the few for blah, blah. My words are not where they are supposed to be. Draconic evolution has a special crafting system besides regular shapeless crafting or shaped crafting. It has this fusion crafting thing. So for that I need, I forget what they're called. They are injectors. Injector. I made the recipe for this. And I'll make 12. I think it's the thing we need. And then I need some transfer filters. Let's make some more of these. I'm gonna need more. Let's make, first of all, let's make just a stack of these. And then some more transfer filters. Total, I should need like, just make that many. I need some transfer nodes, bunch of transfer pipe, chests. There we go, some more transfer nodes. Cool, that should be enough. What else do I need? I need, first of all, I don't know where I want to set this up. That's one thing. We could probably do it down here. I have ugly cables here, but or we could do it down here by wood and maybe move this wood farm at some point into a different spot. I don't know yet. Because I don't really have any rooms that I have access to here. I don't necessarily want it here. Because what I could have done, and what I might do, is since this is not in the center, I might move this travel anchor so it's in the center here, and then wood farm is to one side, like draconic crafting to another side or something like that. Yeah, I think I'll do that. But let me actually do this. I'm gonna do that off camera, but I will show you how I automated in a single player world, where I did it in creative. In my opinion, it's okay. It's not the perfect solution because you have to have filters that are configured, but it works nonetheless. So as soon as this loads, I can show you. Anytime now. Almost. Building the world. God, it takes so long to load, it's insane. Even just the single player world. Oh. Are we here? We're here. Okay. So first of all, these are just creative capacitor banks to give power to these fusion injectors. These are the draconic tier. I have a fusion crafting core here with a wireless receiver to receive a redstone signal for the beginning of the craft. And then what's happening here, I have an ME interface with a pattern that will put the items into this chest. The ME interface has to be set on blocking mode, so it does not push crafting items if the inventory contains items. Once it gets items, this transfer node will distribute the items. Over here, I blacklist everything that is whitelisted on these. And they're set, these transfer filters are set for single items, so these fusion injectors don't get multiple items in each one. So what happens after that is this red stringed comparator. Oh, if I want to do that, I need to progress in Botania. That's the thing that I need to do. This red string comparator is, do I have a wand? Actually, I can do this here faster. Wand of the forest. This wand of the forest, so you can see there's little particles going up. Basically, this comparator acts as the block that is above it. So it takes a redstone signal from that block over through this block, so I can have the wires hidden. But basically, a comparator detects this guy. It sets off a signal of 1 when it's ready to craft, which is this signal of 1, which goes over here, turns on the crafting. And then it outputs a signal of 2 or higher when it's charging, so it needs to output... It increases from 1 when it's ready to craft, then it goes from 2 all the way up to 15, and 15 is when it's fully charged. So what I do is I use a comparator on subtract mode, so I subtract, I believe, 14 of 15, so it emits a signal of 1 when this reaches 15, which then triggers this transmitter, which goes over here, which extracts from this phantom face, which is connected to this guy. It extracts out over here. The extract is active with signal. It doesn't matter what it extracts because the crafting recipe is going to be completed anyway. So without me talking too much more, I will say craft 10, which is going to craft 12 of these. So that's 3 iterations. I will say start. It's going to put a set of items in here, which then distribute. It starts charging because it got the redstone signal from the strength of 1. And now you can see it's increasing as it charges. And as soon as this reaches 15, yeah, that's not 15, can't speak. It will emit a signal here that will extract the items when it's done. See, it's charging more. 60%. We're now at power 12, 13, 14, and then it's going to be 15 as it finishes. It's going to extract those items out, distributes another set of items, and starts again. So this works. The only thing that is manual, and it's not that manual if I say filter all of the recipes that I can ever make in one filter, which I can do for the filters for these guys. If I have a stack of them and I right click them, it's going to filter the entire stack. So I can filter them and then just put them in the transfer filters. And if I need more than, what is this, 12 items here, 16 even. If I need to filter more than 16 items, I can just, filter, went here. Let me grab, let's say, I'll grab this, and I have that. If I want to filter this, and then want to filter something else, I can just add this filter to here. So it's going to filter draconium blocks with the filter, and that works fine. So yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll go off camera, and I will make a space for this, maybe move the wood farm around. I don't know, I'll see what I can do. And then I will be back when I have something to show you. Okay, I used the builder block from RF Tools Dimensions to just dig out 2 rooms here and get a bit of space. And I'll dig out another one here and another one here later, and we'll probably put Blood Magic in there and then Botania in there, I think. And then decorate everything at some point. I don't know, maybe the mod pack will break before I get to that. I don't know, we'll see. What I wanted to show you is, I set up this fusion crafting, but I have the basic fusion injectors currently. And I'm going to need Awakened Draconium to get to the Awakened ones, but I can get to the Wyvern ones, which is what I want to get to Awakened Draconium. So I need 1 Wyvern core, 2 Draconic cores, a Draconium block, and 4 diamonds to upgrade them. So what I don't think people know is that you can put that it will only use 1 set of ingredients at a time. It won't like burn all the 12 diamonds that I'm putting in there and all of the 12 Wyvern cores and so forth. And I believe I need to split these 2 in half, like so. And what I'll do is, since they're pretty cheap, I'll just make injector. I'll just make 12 more of these. Like, I have the resources for it. It's draconium and gold and diamonds. And if I toss all of these in here, I can just say start. And these should work. This should work. Hopefully. And let's just get a conduit, a filter, and a chest. And then say insert, and we'll filter when we get one. It's almost done. There you go. We'll filter this. We'll say extract always active. And then do I have a clock? Let's get a redstone clock. Yeah, it's not going to interrupt it. And I think it's just to trigger the next crafting. Basic automation. So while that happens, I want to speed that process up, and I think the only speedy up one is in roots. So let's do some roots, shall we? Roots. I need the runic tablet. Who needs pages? So I have to remember. We need some. We're probably gonna need bark. Materials, that, rooty stew. Okay, natural, spellcraft, yeah, that's what I want. I need the mortar and the pestle. Okay, how does one get, oh, okay, with escape. We need the imbuer. Okay, with this device you can channel natural energies, modifiers. Okay, so I need the dragon. I have some dragon. I have one dragon's eye, I think. And if I look at roots, that's a spellweaver lance. Projectile staff. There's a staff. Okay, let's make a pestle. And then we need a mortar. Let's make the it's the imbuer thing. It's casting altar, hunger talisman, pursuit talisman, ancient hourglass. Where are you? Imbuer. I need a chiseled stone. Okay. We'll just put this temporarily down here. So imbuer, mortar, and I believe the pestle is used on things. So I need the dragon's eye. Let me read more about the staffs. Staves. Okay. Of course, the mashing plants into a pulp, you're going to need something to mash with. This pestle, okay. Using the modern pestle is quite simple. Detailed in the tablet are many recipes for different spells. You will need all of these ingredients, as well as a particular base ingredient. Okay, so I need the Sanity or Spike, Shatter. I think it's this acceleration, yeah. So I need an Oxeye Daisy, an Endstone, a Gold, and a Dragon's Breath. And then you can add Glowstone to increase efficiency, I think, or potency or something. Okay, so do I have, I should have Oxeye Daisies from, oh, I have 3. Okay, and then Endstone and Gold and Dragon's Breath. So if I take the Oxeye Daisy, Endstone, Gold, Dragon's Eye, and then recharge modifiers. So mixing some modifiers into your spells and potency modifiers, glowstone dust, the strength, efficiency, casting cost, number of uses, size modifiers, the area. So I want glowstone. Certain base ingredients for old roots allow spells to be crafted but permit no modifiers. Verdant Spring. Full purpose can support 2, Dragon's Eyes can support 3. This ingredients must be added first before any other modifiers are added to the mortar. So if I take the Dragon's Eye, and then I can add 3 glowstone. And then mortar pestle. And then I have plus potency 3. And then how is it just... Okay, imbuing a staff. Your mortar pestle yield the fine petal dust for use in spells, but it can really be used on its own. Channel natural energies from the powder into branch of wood. Simply place in a stick, place in your powder, and wait for your staff to pop out. Okay. Stick. And apparently it has to be the... Ah, there we go. Cool. So... let's go down. This is still crafting. I don't know if this 97 uses remaining. Like, let's go check a furnace. It might not work on that. Let's see if I give it, like this is full of cobble. Because I haven't used the use. And I don't know. Sagmo? Does it work on a plant? Be destroyed completely after the charges are used up. The number of charges can be increased with these modifiers. Imbued with the power of nature, you need to do is hold right click to charge up a spell, and after about a second release right click to cast it. Okay, so I have to hold right click over there and then do that. Okay. So if I hold right click, yeah, that definitely speeds it up, I think. We're at 10. Okay. I don't think it speeds up the charging because the charging is dependent on the power and everything, but okay, so what if I do it on this now? This is okay, I did it for only a second. Maybe this one. I haven't checked on my glass situation. I'm full. Okay. That is fine. Yeah, I don't know what else I would speed you up other than the draconic thing, but oh, and it's done, I think. It's 11. Oh, and the 12th one is in my inventory. Yeah, okay. So let's break all of these. Place these guys down. Pick up all of this stuff. Okay. For me to to finish that draconic system that I think we'll get to in the next episode, or I'll finish it in between episodes, maybe even, since I showed you the one in the creative world. We need to progress in Botania, and for that we need an elven portal. So we need to get to Terra Steel, and Terra Steel is made in with a terrestrial agglomeration plate, so we need all of these runes, and yeah. Let me go off camera and craft up all of these runes, get ready for making some Terra Steel, and then we'll be back. Actually, on the other hand, since I've already recorded pretty much a full episode when I checked the time, I will end it off here. I will craft the runes off camera, and we'll do the whole Terra Steel thing, and then automate the draconic evolution crafting next episode. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please consider subscribing, drop me a like button, and I will see you in the next one.